Let me go to Chris. Chris is calling us from Texas. Hey, Chris.
Hey, good morning, Dan.
Good morning.
I just got a quick question on accountability of our so-called representatives.
Yes.
Uh, when they say these things, and especially going through election, they'll say just about anything. But when they say these things about maybe going into the EPA and trying to change some of these ridiculous taxes and any tax for that matter, because we're taxed to death on about everything, and or any corruption for any reason. How do you hold them accountable aside from not voting for them next time? But the damage is already done. How do you hold people accountable so some other guy doesn't take his place and do the exact same thing?
Right. Well, here's the thing, Chris. That is it's very difficult and it's very frustrating. Two things have to happen. One is we cannot get discouraged by the fact that we can't get immediate results from our accountability. That's never going to happen. And our system's not set up so that would happen. So that's not going to happen. And I know that's frustrating. It is to me, for sure. And I'm sure it is to many people. But what we've got to do is we've got to increase just a little bit our ability to remember things longer than a week. We've got to increase it to at least 2 years. And when somebody has done something that is in direct conflict with what we know is right for America and the right thing to do, we immediately need to let them know. Now, listen, we cannot depend on somebody else doing it. We've got to do it. So once you get the emails of your local representatives, congressmen or senators in your state, once you get their emails, you're going to have it. It's going to be easy. Put it on your smartphone, put it in your computer so you can email them every chance you get. And you email them and say, look, just want you to know I will not forget this, and I am going to work hard to make sure that you are out of there through the next primary that you run. We need to let them know that. Now, all of that is meaningless if it doesn't happen. Here's the beauty of that. Let's just use Eric Cantor for an example. If Eric Cantor gets ousted, if Virginia, the voters of Virginia, the grassroots voters, step up to the plate and do what is right before June 10th, they got 8 days to get rid of Cantor. That alone is going to send a message to legislators to the likes of which you've never seen. It's going to be a powerful, powerful message that you royalty of the party don't think that you've got tenure and you never can be fired. Because the problem with the accountability opportunities that we have is that we don't exercise them. We continue to reelect the people that are doing nothing for us except surrendering on every front that they come across. So how we do it is that we can't get discouraged, and we've got to stay focused that even if we hear the comment, well, that's water under the bridge, I did that 2 years ago. No. It isn't, because it's still impacting us today. So it's water under the bridge to you. Your lobbyist got to you. They made their contribution to your campaign fund. They did whatever they had to do. So to you, it's water under the bridge. To us, it is not. It's an important issue. And we need to stay focused on that. Our problem is we don't have a very large capacity to be able to stay focused on too many things. So we immediately have to fire off the email. We have to let them know. The other thing that we have to do is not get too hung up on the national level. We've got to start a grassroots effort. We've got to be focused on it.